Yo, what's going on, man? In this video, I'm going to be talking about what I think of movie remakes. So I'm getting the feeling that a lot of people think that the new updated version of these old films, like the remakes, are just schemes to make money. And I can understand that. I can empathize with that point of view, but I'm not that against them. I've watched many remakes that I didn't think were shit, so it's all a matter of opinion, I guess. Like, if you watch the original, then I think it's really gonna be, you're gonna treat that remake with a lot more skepticism and criticism. You're not going to be so open to watching that because you're going to be so tied to the old version, so tied to the nostalgia of the past, all the memories you had watching that, growing up with that. And then with this remake, you're going to be like, oh, you're an imposter. Why are you coming in trying to, make money off me and stuff like that? But if you haven't seen the original, then the remake is usually a great place to get in. Like, I've seen the original of Nightmare on Elm Street and I've seen the remake. A lot of people don't like the remake. I personally thought the special effects in the old one was terrible. Like, I like the remake, I thought it was fine, but I like both series, to be honest. I saw the original of Old Boy, I watched the remake. The remake was absolute bullshit. Like, don't watch it, it's terrible. But that's because I was so engrossed with the original. I really enjoyed that, and then I don't know what they did with the remake, but if I hadn't have watched that, I hadn't watched I don't know what language it was. If I hadn't watched that version and I had only watched the American version, I would have probably been like, oh, that's a fine film. The new Poltergeist is coming out. I haven't seen the original. My mum's seen it. I think she loves horror films, so I think she thinks that's a great film. I've heard it's a critically acclaimed horror film. It's one of the big ones. It's like The Exorcist, I guess. And yeah, I haven't seen the original. I'm perfectly fine with watching the remake because I don't want to go back and watch films with old special effects that look whack. Like, I want to see the new updated version, like using all the technology that we have today. I don't want to see all that old crap. A lot of films don't age well. Like, we've got to say, a lot of films don't age well. We watch it now and it looks like crap compared to when we watched it 10 years ago. I don't like to watch crap special effects. If I'm gonna watch an old film, it needs to be a film that's all about talking, or like, I don't know, like there's not a lot of action, it's like a thriller, it's all about talking. It has to be focused on dialogue, basically. It can't have all these action scenes, all these monsters and all that, because it just looks silly in this day and age. When you see the old stuff, it just looks whack. So, the film haven't I seen the original for, but I've seen the remake, and the remake was sick. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I watched the remake of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and I never saw the original. I know it's terrible, like I didn't have a childhood, all that sort of shit. But I never saw the original, but I did see the remake. And I think there was loads of reviews saying that the remake is crap, the original is much better. I enjoyed the remake. I like Johnny Depp, I think he done a great job. I like that shit and it was fine. Like, basically, I think that these remakes are not marketed to the audience that watched the original. They're probably like 30 years old now, they're tied to the old one, they're not gonna get the new one. The new one, the remake version, is for the kids of today. It's for them. They're updating the old version and putting it in a package that can be given to the kids of today. Like, I ain't gonna watch them old films with the crappy special effects. I wanna see everything looking sick. So when they make a remake or something, I'd much rather watch a remake of a great classic film and like see how it would be if it was reimagined today than watch the old version with all the crappy special effects and stuff, because it really takes away from what it was supposed to be. So yeah, but I did watch The Thing 2010 and the original The Thing, but that's not a remake, that's more of a sequel, but those were both sick. Like, the remake version, well, the sequel was sick, the original was sick, so it's not always crap, it's not always a terrible thing. But I do think that most remakes are intended towards a different audience. So if you watch the original, it's probably best that you don't watch the remake because you're gonna hate it, like you're not gonna like it. usually anyway, so don't be angry at the remakes. Just realize that it's not for you, it's for someone else. Thanks for watching. Question to you guys is, what do you think about movie remakes? Do you agree with what I say? Do you disagree? Do you like them? Do you dislike them? All that sort of stuff. Let me know down below. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.